All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be probably part two on the new series on this 2010 Mustang Shelby 5.4 from Atlanta. All right, so I did a test and I'm going to show you just on one what I have done. So let me show you the results. I actually did an easy post so you can see. So I run the test on all the coils and actually they all fire as I put in here all coil firing, but there five of them are setting the primary secondary fault. The only ones that don't do that are coil 3, coil 5, and coil 8, at least here. And again, they're all fire. So right now I have the coil connected to one of the wires of number 8 connected to the coil that I'm using for the test. So what I have done is right now I got all the faults as you see here, A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Coil 8 is H. Not sure if the numbers actually match because I have E as 5 and E is so 355. Not sure why it's coil uh, for that because I think I'll have to look into the codes, but let me actually show the picture that we have from his faults. Now it doesn't say because coil, let me just see, 355, 355. He does not have 355, so he has 351. 351 is coil 1. He has 353, which is coil C, and coil C is coil 7. So I guess those numbers don't match up the last digits with the coils. I was just trying to show that, but it doesn't. At least coil H is coil 8, and I have that, and that's what I did that picture, because we can see here how coil H, actually, I messed that up. So let me just make a zoom so we can see that better. So coil 8H is coil 8. All right, so I got that connected to the coil. And what I'm going to do is erase the codes. All right, so I'm going to clear the codes. All right, so we're going to go back to memory codes. So you see that it's no longer any codes of the coil because it's not running. So I'm going to, you see the last one is this one. All right, so if I run this, hopefully I got still the same RPMs. It looks like I do. We can see the coil firing in there. Now, if I go out and I come back, coil H will not be there. All right, so let's scroll slowly. We got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but then H is no longer there. And this is how I went to show all this. So I'm going to move it over to the next coil, which is the one that also has problem, coil 7, which is C. Doesn't matter, and I'm going to show you that is indeed connected to the correct wire. So this one is a little smaller, but hopefully you can pick it up in there where it says 8H, so that's for coil 8. And I have a number in here, so I have the injectors on this side with red cables, and the black cables in here are all for the coils in order 1 through 8 and 1 through 8. All right, so let me move, and I'm going to show you the wire, and we're going to do the same test. All right, I moved the wire now. I connected 8 in here, which is going to set up a fault because the computer doesn't like that driver or whatever is on this, simulator, but that's okay. So we are now connected 7C, and 7C is for coil 7. Again, we have 7 in here, which is C, right here, coil C. I'm going to erase the full codes the same way we did. All right, we're going to go to memory codes. And then if I run and the coil Z is fine, right, we got no more coils in here, then we should have no C, and then H should show up. And it will show up H, but let's see what it's doing now. And I want to show you that indeed the coil is firing because I can see the spark plug firing. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's read again the codes, memory codes. I'm going to scroll slowly here to where the coils are. So we got A, B, C is connected and it's still showing the false. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. All the coils are there. So again, this is something wrong inside the computer for sure. I'm going to show you the other ones, just one more, so you can see that indeed everything else is as I said into this picture. So let me move this off. I'm going to turn just the cam and crank sensor signal so I can snap the actual firing, but it will not affect the RPM that I'm using for my test. All right, again, I connect the cable back to where it was, and now we're in 5F, and 5F is for coil number 5, which is one of the ones I marked as good. All right, so let's erase all the codes one more time. All right, we go back to memory codes. Again, we should have no more codes for any coils, and we don't. This is again 2132 because it's not connected. And let's run this. Again, we can see that coil firing in there. That's perfect firing. Let's read the codes. And if I scroll slowly, F should no longer be here. A, B, C, D, E, and F is not there. So as I show you, this is definitely, at least I want to show this because I want to fix this one for all, hopefully, right? Because I need to open the computer and see what I need to do now. But this is again part 2, just to show you what kind of test I'm doing. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.